Did you hit record?
Yeah.
What's going on, dickweeds? You got my lip? Never mind. Thought you stole it again.
Yeah.
That's better. Hey? Fucking rights. We're still on the black triangle. For you nosy cocksuckers that are wondering. Hey. Black triangle. It's really good stuff. Try it out. Hey. What?
Nothing.
Today's Thursday, and I wanted to talk about something. We got a lot of things going on here right now. Some things I can't talk about. Yeah. Some things I can't talk about, but other things I can. So anyway, I had my lawyer yank a few notes that I've been hearing that. Well, Timmins has been saying that lots of people have been.
What did you say?
Had my lawyer yank a few notes.
Oh. Because
Well, Timmins Housing keeps saying that there's neighbors around that I have made move away. And they claim that they got letters.
Mm-hmm.
But my lawyer couldn't find any of these letters when they pulled the letters that were written about me. There are a few letters, but nothing like what Timmins Housing said. Some of the stuff I can't talk about right now because there's things going on. We'll talk about that stuff when it's all said and done, you know, when the dust clears. But for now, what I can talk about is there's one letter that I seen that is a total lie. I don't even know where to begin. How should I begin, Donna?
you can begin how it happened.
Well, back in February, there was a female. She was going through the yards and stealing people's stuff. She didn't steal anything from me. She stole stuff from some of the other neighbors. And I caught her on the camera, on one of my ring cams, and I uploaded it and showed you cocksuckers. And the letter that I got pretty much says that I made the whole thing up. The person was looking for an address. They didn't know where they were going. Well, that's funny because my neighbors over here found her hiding behind their car with a bag of their stuff that she was fucking looting. Anyway, I got a bunch of letters from my neighbors already about that. Where am I? Okay, so where do we go from there, Donna? That's the beginning of it.
That's the beginning of it.
Yeah.
And then it just I've read this letter that
Yeah, it was written by, I'm pretty sure it was a female from across the street, the place that we call the Nut House. They said that we were making fun of them, I guess maybe by calling it a nut house. Well, we didn't know that the Nut House people moved out. Nobody told us. Nobody sent around a fucking flyer letting us know. So we thought the nuts were still living there because everybody over there acts nutty.
yeah.
The girl that stole from the neighbors and that we recorded, and you guys seen her going up the road here, and she turned off by the what I called the nitwit home. Well, she didn't go into the nitwit home driveway or into their property at all. If you go back and watch the video, they claim that I filmed her in her property. Well, my camera filmed her in her property. That's not true. There's a little trail over there in between the houses that goes to a little playground for the children, this little public playground area. She was hiding in there, and the person across the street had her dog outside that went eye to eye with her, apparently, that scared her out of there, you know. So like the story still goes around in circles, you know. Like I got some of the video, another person's got some video, you know what I mean. And anyway, so that all part there, that whole part's a fucking lie. I didn't film nobody in nobody's yard. And I didn't film the person. My ring cam kicked on because the person was going by close to all the houses and looking to see what the fuck they could steal. They claim she was looking for an address, but when she was in everybody else's yard, she wasn't looking for an address. She was stealing their stuff. Mm-hmm. So anyway, moving on from that, they said, what did they say that
I took highlights.
No, yeah, but what did I say about that place there?
Oh, it's not the nut house.
Yeah, it's not nut house anymore. We just found out because the lady that wrote the letter about me and Donna over there
explained.
It has a title on top of what that's called. That just opened up. They switched it around in January. It's not a nut house. It's now, what's it called?
It's a bail bed program.
It's a bail bed program. It's criminals that are in there. We didn't know that. We thought they were still nuts, but they're all criminals.
So, like, all this time that I say they look like they come from jail.
Yeah.
And
So I guess I do owe a little bit of an apology. Excuse the fuck out of me. Sorry. I didn't know that the nitwits were taken away, and they put the fucking, the jailbirds in there. I didn't know. Nobody sent around a letter. I'm sure we should have the right to know. I mean, I have grandchildren that come to my house. They're not allowed to come here anymore. Not right now. Those fucking people go around. They come around the corner here. They tease the dogs. They get into fights with the dogs. Like, not fights, but when the dog's barking, these people will actually, like, walk all weird at the dog and try to get, not my dog, but other dogs. They get the dogs going. They chase down kids on the road, mooching smokes off them. They've been in a fight with the dude over there. That dude across the street's been yelling at them non-stop.
The women, they go after, they're also bugging women.
Yeah, they
and
bother
it's
the
always
women.
Different ones, right?
Yeah, and one of them was caught like by the back fence over there doing what?
He had his pants down.
Had his fucking pants down. Little girls live over there. He was right against their fence with his pants down. So we should have known that somebody should have went around and dropped off a letter and said, just so you know, we're putting these fucking type of people here.
Like the people that own these buildings.
Yeah, like the landlord.
You know, when I first read that, I could not fucking believe it. Honest to God, I could not fucking believe it.
The person over there wrote the letter about me and Donna said me and Donna were sick
and
disgusting.
Or not sick and disgusting, no.
What was
We are a disgusting and abusive people.
We're disgusting and abusive people. Because my ring cam kicked on and filmed the thief going down the street. And she also claims that there's more videos. She claims that I have filmed
the
staff
and the
clients and uploaded it to YouTube.
Every time they leave.
Yeah.
And every time they come back, and he posts it to YouTube.
Yeah. You guys that are subscribed have been subscribed for a long time. Well, they opened up in January, apparently. If you've been subscribed since January, you know that's a fucking lie. I don't fucking record nothing over there.
And
why the fuck would I? How the fuck would I get views by sitting there and recording a fucking building with vehicles coming and going? Nobody's gonna watch that. Why the fuck would I do that?
And also,
you're a fucking liar.
Also, you are videotaping. You're taping the front of the place, of the house.
Yeah, I didn't videotape the front of any fucking house.
But they couldn't name any other videos because we are disgusting and abusive people.
Yeah, they couldn't go into it any further and watch. They couldn't stand to watch any more of us.
They said that we are making assumptions and belittling their clients.
No, I didn't assume anything. Like I said, it was a nitwit home. There was nitwits that used to live there. I know that because I know a few of them. A couple of them are on my Facebook, for fuck's sakes. Hey, they used to come over to buy a little bit of fucking weeds. I didn't know that in January they fucking switched the building around and turned it into a fucking, what's it called?
Bail bed program.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
We now live across the street from a bail bed program. Bail bed or bail's bed?
Bail beds.
Yeah, we now live across the street from a bail beds program.
The lady...
We used to live across the street from a nut house. If you go and you switch it into a fucking zoo in a month, we're not going to fucking know that if you don't tell anybody. Well, how would we know what they got inside the building?
I think it's so wrong.
Like, I don't know if you got a fucking zebra in the fucking building. How do I know? I don't go in there. So if they don't, you know what I mean? So I'm not making assumptions of anything. You guys aren't telling the public what you should be telling them.
Especially the people that have fucking kids.
Yeah, there's people around here with children, for fuck's sake.
There's a lot.
So who's sick and disgusting?
Not us.
You are.
Also, the person claims that none of those people over there...
Oh, sorry, it wasn't sick and disgusting.
Disgusting and abusive.
Disgusting and abusive.
The people that go over there, that stay there, that are awaiting their trial or whatever, right? They don't disturb anybody, and they are respectful of the neighbor, the property, the neighborhood, and the property.
No, all the people around here argue with them, except for the people that are gone away for the summer for camp, and they don't show their faces in the wintertime. Some people keep to themselves, right? But people that are in the neighborhood, like right now, they fight with all those jail people, all those criminals. It's true.
She said that there has been
got a fucking letter last night from another neighbor. Not a letter, but a message. Like, it's never ending around here. They pick on a teenage boy that lives over here. The criminals, they pick on a teenager. The boy's barely even in fucking high school.
She said...
I know that because the boy's dad's been yelling at them, giving them shit. He told them to stay away from his fucking house. So they circled around like a bunch of fucking...
hyenas?
Like hyenas, yeah. Some of them went to the backyard. Some of them came around to the front, like to the corner over here. I know because I watched it. I was going to go and back up the dude across the street over there. Because those criminals were going to, like, I think, jump him. But at the time, I thought they were nitwits. I didn't know they were criminals. I thought they were just like on hard drugs and didn't know what the fuck was going on, maybe. Okay, go ahead.
The person that wrote the letter says there has not been a crisis or a disturbance at all since this program has started in January.
Cops have been there, ambulance have been there. They fight with the neighbors. They bother people walking by.
Maybe I'm wrong, but didn't one of those guys actually, the cops, because he was bothering with another family over there, it got to the point that he was just no longer there anymore?
Yeah, I think that, I don't know if they removed him for that reason, but the guy's gone now.
There's been a lot of disturbance.
There's been a lot of things happening.
There's a lot of...
There's actually been more things happening with the criminal people since January
than there was with the
nitwits.
Yeah, like, you know,
the program isn't very good.
No,
it's definitely not safe.
And I will,
because like these guys can go up to anybody on the street. The one dude went up to this girl. What did the girl say to him?
I was in the backyard, right, and I could see the.
You guys might remember Donna telling you guys a story a while ago.
He was on a bike and he was like driving real fast up to the corner there, right, and he was doing like sharp circles, and there was a fucking girl walking over here, just like, I would have said maybe 22, 23, most 25, okay? And then he'd come around by her, right, and do another sharp circle. Like, he kept doing that. But then he stopped going so far and did whatever. And I was thinking, what the fuck are you doing? Because you could tell the girl fucking, she kept looking over. And then he fucking said to her, I heard him, he says, do you have extra smoke? And she said, yeah. She said, I thought you were stalking me. And he started laughing. No, now, that is in broad motherfucking daylight.
That's a young girl, like a high school girl.
Well, I said like 25 at the most, but I don't think so. I would have gave her like 22.
Oh, you think she was that old?
She probably around... No, that's not old.
I thought she was a high school girl.
No. Like, she was
Either
young.
way, he shouldn't be harassing the people going by.
No.
Mooching smokes off them and stuff. Circle him on his bicycle.
Okay, but like at the same time, right, even if you didn't want to give him a smoke, I think the girl just would have gave him the smoke, because if you think you're getting stalked in broad fucking daylight, you just like, hey, yo, here. Like, you just... And then the guy fucking took off after.
Yeah.
Anyways. Also, the crisis or disturbance, the girl that was actually stealing, the police were over there quite a few times before this with that girl. So you are lying.
The police have been there to talk to her several times.
So what we're doing is, it's a major cause for concern over there, and it's an invasion of, did I say that? Invasion of privacy and harassment? I think so, right? We need to closely be We're closely monitoring them.
Yeah, these are all the things this person claimed we're doing to them.
And
we don't monitor them. Why the fuck would we care what they're doing?
And we need to be us in our 40s, mid 40s, we need to be dealt with accordingly. Really?
Yeah, we need to be dealt with. We say too many bad things. We say words like cock, fuck. Nitwits.
And it's not like
we say what our eyes see, and they don't like that.
Like, you don't know.
They want to silence us and blind us. Well, it's true. Why can't we say what we see? That's what we see.
That's what I said.
We're not the only ones that see this. The whole neighborhood fucking sees this. We're just the only fucking ones with a YouTube channel and we talk about it.
Yeah, I will say, I don't know about everybody, but the most part of the people over here, it was like everybody knew there was something up, but they didn't know what it was. And then... Yeah,
yesterday after I found out that place was what's it called again?
Bail beds.
Bail beds. I told the whole fucking neighborhood. Everybody knows now. Well, maybe half of them know now. They'll tell the other half. I spreaded the rumor, but it's a true rumor.
But
And I bet if you live in Timmins, Ontario, leave a comment down below. Did you know there was a bail beds right over there, across the street from us?
And you don't know. I did. I have no idea. I said when I found out, I said to Ed, we wouldn't have been camping this year because I wouldn't have went.
No, Donna said she wouldn't have went camping because she's worried. A long time ago, I don't know if that place was always a nitwit home before the bail beds thing, but me and Donna got robbed by 3 cocksuckers that lived in that place, and one of the females that lived up the street here.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a female up the street whoring around with three of the guys that live there, you know what I mean? And they all got together one night and they broke into my house. Well, 2 of them broke into the house. One was a lookout, and the female kept the jizz busy because she knew him, and they went for a walk to have a dirty cigarette. And while all that was happening, my house got robbed by those cocksuckers across the street.
Oh yeah. So I said to fucking...
That place has always been full of thieves and perverts and stuff.
All kinds of weirdness going on. So as of yesterday when I wrote this letter, I said to Ed, we are not going... I'm packing up the camping gear for the year.
Yeah, we're not allowed to go camping anymore now because those people live across the street.
I fucking knew something was up with those fuckers.
Everybody around here is like... Everybody's talking about it today.
Like everything, like, you know...
Why weren't we told? How
Yeah.
come nobody knew?
I know, and it's the same landlord that everybody rents from. Like, I think as you should
Yeah,
say,
it's Timmins Housing's building.
and no, they didn't buy it. It's their building. Maintenance goes over to fix things, so it's.
Yeah, me and Donna have been here for 17 fucking years. That building's always been there full of nitwits, and
So
there's always been different programs.
Why did
going
you
on.
not feel that the people in this area, especially the ones with children, you didn't feel the need to mention anything to anybody about? You just you're just everybody's just supposed to accept it.
Yeah, because sometimes my grandchildren come over, and if they go in the backyard and I come in the house real quick, I was okay with that. But now, like, how do I know when those guys ain't like weird? Like,
well, you don't know.
Well, here in Timmins, you get a lot of those people picked up for fucking that weird shit, with kids and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want my grandchildren like around those kind of people. And these people just walk around looking in your yard and
and
like the lady said in the letter. Apparently the person that was actually stealing, we know she was stealing, but let's go ahead and pretend she wasn't. Let's pretend she was looking for an address.
Her own
address. She didn't know what her own address was. She was lost. She didn't know where she lived. She's already lived there. But she didn't know, like that doesn't even make any sense. So anyway, let's just say that there was a pervert walking down the road who lived there. But he was lost. And he starts coming up my driveway and he's looking in my yard and he thinks, oh, well, I see little kids here. Maybe this is where I live, and he goes in the fucking yard. Or like the kids up the street over here, or the kid next door, or the kid across, a couple kids across the street. There's quite a few across the street.
The whole fucking row.
Yeah.
And all their fucking backyards go into their backyard.
They can see the backyards of the weirdos.
There's
the criminals.
There's a fucking
the weird criminals.
Plaything over there. Like a little playground over there.
Yeah, there's a playground over there where kids can go and play. But the criminals can also go out there to play. Or if they steal something from you and they hide over there, they're allowed to. That's a good hiding spot for them. Well, that's what happened in the video that I showed. I mean, the people that are accusing me of watching or filming this person go into their yard, I guess they didn't put their glasses on. Because if you really look close, she doesn't go into that yard. She goes into the fucking playground.
We made the assumption.
And according to the person across the street, which I already got a fucking letter for.
It's not even a letter. This is like dated.
Yeah, it's just a message of the person telling us what they're seeing over there. The person went over there where we see them going, and they're crouching down and hiding.
Yeah, so how is that?
They were found by the lady's dog.
We were making assumptions that she was a thief, remember?
Yeah.
She just didn't know which house was hers. So she went up and down driveways with her looting bag.
And before I released my video, you could tell by the time and the date and the messages that I got from neighbors, the messages from the neighbors came first. I was the last one to know that there was a person outside stealing. Well, it's true.
And then all of a sudden she knew where she lived because she actually she would have remember I was standing at the fucking living room window, I was looking over there, and all of a sudden the lights came on in the house. So all of a sudden, poof.
All of a sudden the lights came on, the blinds went down, and she was peeking.
So all of a sudden she remembered. It took for her to be hiding at that fence and a dog barking at her.
We're assuming that was her peeping because we didn't see anybody go in the front door. Like I said, the person went into the playground area, probably jumped the fence, and went through the back door, and that's why the blinds went down and they started peeping. We're assuming it was that girl. We know it was, but we can't say for sure because we didn't see her. But
I'm just really I'm just disgusted that they would put that kind of program here. I don't think it should be in anybody's neighborhood. I think you're gonna have then you put them down a country road. Have a fucking house down a country road.
They got this little place for perverts and thieves and whatever across the street, but they say that I should be dealt with.
Yeah.
For making what, YouTube fucking videos? My daily YouTube video is is way more fucking worse than like whatever crime these cocksuckers committed.
And also, I would like
Doesn't that seem fucked?
Also, I would like to point out where this is, right? Where this program is, right? Not only is it the kids around here, right? There's regular homeowners that have children, or there's parties and stuff. There's a lot of kids around here. Right across the street at the corner over here is a fucking grade 7 and 8 fucking high school. Right across the bush over here, which is just like a 10-minute fucking walk.
Not even.
There's 2 or 3 fucking schools over there. Right across from the grade 7 and 8 school here, maybe 5 minutes up the road to walk, there's a fucking high school. Across the road from the fucking high school is
where we live is in a school zone.
And this is where you...
Is it called a school district or school zone?
Zone? Is it the school?
Probably the zone.
You lived in the school zone?
We got schools all around us.
And this is what I am just disgusted that
There's students everywhere all the time. Well, not right now, but as soon as school starts again. It's like that all year.
I'm just disgusted that nobody was made aware of this. I just am so disgusted.
They didn't even mention it like when they were talking about it on Facebook and stuff. All the people of the city here.
At the end of June,
when they were
some of the
talking
counselors want answers on people. They said residents want to know about what kind of criminals are criminals, like what crime did they do, like where are they coming from, how long are they here for, what is the turnaround rate, like a lot of fucking things. And they said residents should know when these bail beds are in there.
And I also wanted to point out, if I wanted to go stand in front of the building and fucking film the building, I can. It's a publicly funded building. The public's allowed to film it. So there's nothing you can do about that. I can film it and put it on Facebook, put it wherever the fuck I want. There's nothing you can do about it. If you don't believe me, call the cops. They'll tell you the same thing.
They have. They called the police.
Well, I know they've called the police, and the police have told them they couldn't do anything about what I do. Because there's no law against talking about what I talk about.
And nobody's recording your fucking house.
And nobody's recording your stupid fucking house.
Or you guys leave.
But I could if I wanted to. It's fucking... It's publicly fucking funded. The people pay for that shit.
How?
So, I wouldn't doubt it now if other people don't come down here and start filming that fucking place.
How?
Because people like to film, right?
How would our cameras sense when their staff is leaving and coming back? How? Because it's a motherfucking ring cam and it's battery. Yeah, it cannot run.
Yeah, our camera doesn't just kick on when something happens over at your fucking house.
That would be...
Now, if my cameras are on high alert at nighttime because I'm in bed or something, and you drive by the house or by the tree in the yard, you might set off the camera because it detected motion. But nobody's fucking filming anybody. No,
that's impossible. That is just stupid for anybody to fucking say. That is just stupid. Modern, yeah, with a fucking battery operated ours aren't hardwired in like yours.
Yeah, the ones across the street are hardwired in because you guys got criminals. You guys got the cameras, so you can see across into my house and into the neighbors' houses and stuff. You're invading other people's privacy, but our cameras aren't that strong and aren't that expensive.
We don't need technicians to come in.
No, I just hang mine on a fucking tree and it goes off if something within 10 to 15 fucking feet and it depends on how strong Donna sets the motion. And I can't zoom in and I can't turn the camera anyway. It just sits right fucking there. Where you guys can move yours and zoom right in, you know? Well, it's true. They can see in all your windows.
I personally feel I didn't feel safe here before, right? Like, they just started doing certain things, but I don't feel safe here. I think this is not a safe neighborhood anymore.
It's not a safe neighborhood anymore. We got criminals living here.
I know.
It's like fucking what? 3, 4, 7, 8. You never know how many are living in there.
Well, like...
A new one shows up and you're like, well, who the fuck is that? Well, it's a new criminal.
Yeah, they show up...
We used to say it's a new nitwit.
Yeah, they show up usually in a fucking... in a cab with a duffel bag. And no, not because I'm monitoring. I live fucking... I'm outside.
We live right across the fucking street. We could see. We can see with our eyeballs. Just like when you cocksuckers are standing there looking over at us.
Yeah.
And put your hands on the side and staring like we're supposed to like be worried about that. Like, you know when you do that?
You go like this.
Hey, yeah, we're supposed to be like,
fuck, stop.
Stop. Yeah. Stop monitoring us.
Like, it's not...
If that's what looking at somebody is, stop fucking monitoring us.
In the past few months, right?
Stop turning your monitors towards us.
In the past few months, the whole time we lived here, this is like, in the past, like, this has only been happening for the past couple months, right? People motherfucking drop people off with duffel bags at the corner, right? and what? And, you know, the person starts and they're walking to the fucking places over here, and then either the person usually will wait, make sure, and then do a drive-by. That's never happened before, you know? Nobody's
happens all the time now. People just get thrown off at the corner. We could see it.
You can't...
It's in the monitor in my head. Like, it's in my head monitor.
I don't understand where people actually think that, like...
the house right across the street from you has a camera facing right out the living room window, right at your place. Bet you didn't know that. It's true.
No, I know, but who are they to say, like, oh, you're belittling our clients and stuff? First of all, I don't see your motherfucking clients, and if I do, right, how they act and stuff like that, I can't. I'm saying what my eyes are seeing. It's going from what I see, right, stays in my fucking brain, and how I feel and how I like. You can't get mad at that. So if a lady fucking walked down the street, right, and with a 1980s, remember the hairdos in the 80s, the punk rocker stuff, right?
Yeah. Well, if you look at it, Donna, you are monitoring that person. Especially if they live in one of these houses here.
Well, not that. Well, not only that, and you say, oh, that there was a fucking girl I seen today. She looked like a punk rocker. And she had fucking hair all over the place, and you know, you'd say what you seen, right? And what it reminded you of. That is not belittling something. That is saying what I fucking see.
Yeah.
Except I see fucking criminals.
And also going back to the date of when that female was fucking
creeping around
and robbing people's stuff. The next day, the following day, Donna went and spoke to one of the women over there.
Yeah.
She gave Donna her first name, and she also gave Donna her phone number.
And then she told me, right?
Donna still has all that stuff.
Yeah, and she told me, if I ever see anything like that, she says to call the police, right? Because they don't put up with that shit.
Yeah. It's like if Donna ever sees one of them
like
sneaking through the yards again.
She said, call the cops.
But the thing is, we never actually seen the girl sneaking through the yards. The neighbors over there seen her sneaking through the yards.
They caught her.
We seen her come out the side.
We seen her come, yeah, but on the camera, like we weren't up at this time.
No.
We weren't up at all. Like this happened during the night. It was the neighbors that were outside. They caught her in the driveways over there and going through yards.
Yeah. And then they got a hold of Donna.
And then all I have is she's coming out on the road, right, or coming, and she's going by.
And our camera, it shows her coming out of their yard, the side of their yard, in the driveway part, and she goes, we're swerving around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, looking at other people's shit, and then I think somebody's dog started barking. I don't know for sure. And then she ran into that fucking... You guys can go back and watch the video for yourself. It was back in February sometime. Anyway, she fucking went into the laneway area over there to go to the park.
And I don't know what happened after that, but
we don't know what well, we do know what happened
now,
after because someone told us.
But I don't know.
We didn't catch all that on video. So it was somebody else who she stole from. It wasn't us. We just know she's a thief because we did see her come from the property
with a bag.
With a bag.
Food Basics bag.
Yeah.
And that was late at night.
Yeah.
Late.
And the person over there said she was looting. That was the exact word. Looting. She had a looting bag, and she was looting.
And hiding.
Looting their stuff and hiding between their vehicles.
And in people's yards.
Yeah. So, stop blaming me. Fuck off. She wasn't in my yard. She came towards my yard looking at it, though. But I didn't have nothing that you can pick up and run with, so she didn't come up my driveway. It's true.
I know. I was here.
And then she went up another house and they didn't have nothing in their driveway either because the guy put all his stuff away because, well, lots of thieves around, right? And so she turned around and runs into that fucking laneway. Or it's not a laneway, it's a
pathway to the park.
Yeah, like and there's a fence on each side, a 4-foot chain link fence.
Yeah.
So she wasn't on the property of the bale beds.
Mm-hmm.
Or the property of anybody else at that point. She was
on city property.
Yeah. So we never filmed her on the bale beds property at all. That's not in the video, period. So fuck off and stop lying about me. Put your glasses on and rewatch the video, you jackass. That's true. And yes, there's somebody in the window with the blinds down peeping out after, but we don't know who the fuck that is. You know?
I just find
we just assumed it was that person because she was hiding from the people she robbed.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't even make sense what you said. Like, it doesn't, like, she was lost, but then bam, she remembers. Yeah,
all of a sudden she knew where to go. After she disturbed all the fucking neighbors by robbing them, she knew exactly where to go after that, which fence to jump and which back. She knew the house that she lived in by the backyard. You know what I mean? Well, it's true. She obviously went through the back door, so she knows which house she lives in. That's like me going down the street, going through everybody's yard, saying, "Oh fuck, sorry, bud, I thought I lived here. Which house is mine again?"
Oh yeah, some of the council.
Like you said, they're not nitwits. They're only criminals, so they must know where they're going. What? I would expect that from the medicated bunch that used to live there.
What the fuck was I gonna say? Oh yeah, with the council saying like people want to know like when these things bail beds go into their areas and like all the like what did they do and all how long and all this other stuff, right? The other thing they wanted to know about was oh motherfuck, you made me forget. It was what were you talking about before you said the fucking oh, you're talking about that fucking fuck. There was something else they wanted to know about with those fucking bail beds. Not just like the crime and the fucking. Oh fuck! You made me forget. It's gonna bother me now because. Fuck! What was it? Motherfucker.
Give her a second or three and she'll figure it out.
Yeah, I was reading it in the paper, right? Oh yeah, how many? What type of supervision are they getting? Well,
none. They don't get any supervision. They're allowed to go wherever they want. They walk up and down the street. They go to the store. They go to wherever, like I don't know where, but they go different directions. I know they go to the store because I see them go that way and come back with bags from the store. But they go other places too. Like they could just go wherever. Some of them even get on the city bus and just fuck off.
The supervision, how long they're there, how many pass through in a year? How often are the police been called? This is like, this is, they shouldn't have, I think that they should have bail beds, but have them on a fucking dirt fucking country road. Where,
yeah, I'm on a dirt country road.
Like on a fucking, like a farm, you know?
Yeah.
Have them over there, except, you know, no animals, because you don't know what those people
Yeah,
are.
then they can't set people's ring cams off when they're robbing people's yards.
They wouldn't be robbing anybody. They would just be far away from society.
Well, I know, that's what I'm saying.
They shouldn't. Yeah. Oh, you're waiting for fucking what? Your fucking trial to come up. So fuck, you know what? You get to go take the bus. Get to go fucking walk around. Get to go do whatever the fuck you want.
Do whatever you want. You should have seen the equipment they brought in that place one day, a few months back. Fucking hockey equipment, all kinds of shit. Great big boxes. There's trucks back in. You know. You never see nobody playing no hockey over there.
You don't even see any of those guys that were there at the time.
No.
There's always different. I think it's a risk.
These new guys, they all they do is pick on the young guy over there, the teenage boy. The boy's dad's been giving him shit like constantly. Well, I don't know about the last like week or two or month or whatever. You know what I mean? I haven't really been paying attention, but I know for a while there he was fucking screaming at them, telling them to fuck off and stay away from his kid and stuff and other things. Anywho, you got anything else off of here you want to read today?
Did I say the last thing at all?
They say?
Yeah.
No,
somebody died down in somebody's yard, and
someone died in somebody's yard. Where, over here again?
On Spruce Street South.
Oh, the other side of town.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Another
OD.
That's what they're saying is an OD, and what I've been reading, right? And I'm not gossiping. I'm not saying this is true. This is what. So people are saying.
This is just what it says on the Facebook thing.
So it's a second one that I read that if it is who they whatever, I guess it was just some young person that died, like, and.
It's rumored that there is a young person that has died.
People are saying like somebody said if it was the young kid that I see in, I forget where. I get, I know what he died from, just saying. So it was like I don't know what those people look like before they die. I don't know, but apparently he died in. If it's somebody, died in an old man's yard.
Someone died in an old man's yard.
Yeah.
That's all we know about it.
Yeah. So it's but there's not a problem here.
It's not a problem here.
The city just keeps handing out fucking needles. I mean, something's bound to fucking happen. Kill them off, right? That's their fucking their goal. Kill them off. Well, they're not getting them help.
They're not getting them any help.
Like, how do they know that some of them, like, sure, some don't want fucking help, but they don't know how many people, if there was a fucking place that these people would go get fucking help and get cleaned up. It's easier to just fucking pass them a fucking clean needle.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yep. That's all we really have for today. I got some letters yesterday, like I said. My lawyer sent them over to me. Some of them, I got some other ones, but I can't read those ones today because there's some stuff going on, and we'll talk about it down the road. Mm-hmm. But this one, this stuff we talked about today, that is one of the letters that was sent about me and Donna, saying that
it's a lie.
It's a lie. We don't watch them. We don't have time to fucking watch them. Hey? Dumb cocksuckers. Okay. I'm going to get in my road toke, and Donna over here is going to throw you guys some final words.
Have a good Thursday, and, I don't know. Just have a good Thursday.
I gotta go tie down what Donna owns, what she has left in the backyard that hasn't been brought in yet. We didn't know we lived across the street from criminals.
Like, you know what? I am so disgusted at the amount of people that lie in this fucking city.
There's a lot of liars in Timmins.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. Whole damn city people, maybe not everybody, but...
They'd all be burning.
There'd be a lot of flamage, you know.
A lot of flamage, Donna. There'd be a lot of flamage going on here.
There wouldn't be a city anymore. A city hall, town hall, city hall. It'd all go up.
Everything would go up.
And there, just poof, everybody's...
All their pants would all light up. Okay.
There'd be no more police station.
Yeah, the police station would be gone. Their pants would all fucking just go up. If it was... if all liars' pants caught fire, you know... I think, yeah.
Like
Government government buildings would be gone. I know my landlords would be gone. Timmins housing would be finished.
all the directors and chairpersons.
Yep. All their pants would just light up. How's the rest of that joke go?
Hanging from a telephone wire. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Hanging from a telephone wire.
Hanging from a telephone
I
wire?
think so. Man,
Look it up and
the
see.
telephone wires.
Yeah. How's that thing go?
Liar, liar, pant on fire, hanging on a telephone wire. Do you know how many pants would be on fire hanging on a telephone wire?
Lots.
There would be, everybody would be out of service.
So the pants are all on telephone wires?
Yeah, liar, liar,
Oh,
pant
okay.
on
Well,
fire.
I guess all those buildings wouldn't burn down from people's pants catching fire.
But the wires would.
But the wires would.
You know, when it comes down, it probably breaks.
Donna.
Nobody would have fucking telephone service.
Or pants.
Okay.
Okay. Huh?
We're done.
We're done. Cigrit ordered everybody?
We are oot.
Fuck off.
What?
Nothing.
I put an extra deadbolt on the door.
Yeah.